In terms of risk-rated subsidies, if you had a law which said healthy people are going to pay in, it made explicit that healthy people pay in and sick people get money, it would not have passed. Okay, just like the people, lack of transparency is a huge political advantage. And basically, call it the stupidity of the American voter or whatever. And that passed. Because the American voter is too stupid to understand the difference.
Mr. Gruber, what did you mean when you said they proposed it and that passed because the American people are too stupid to understand the difference?
When I said that, I was at an academic conference being glib and, quite frankly, trying to make myself seem smart by insulting others.
Are you?
Okay, remember that? The architect of Obamacare, MIT economist Jonathan Gruber, publicly bragging that Democrats purposely railroaded Obamacare into law by making it really confusing and complex because, quote, American voters are stupid. Well, the joke's on him. It passed because lawmakers like Nancy Pelosi didn't read it. Voters perfectly understand Obamacare premiums have more than tripled, and it did not lower health costs as Obama promised. Joining us now, Wisconsin Congressman Derrick Van Orden. Congressman, it's great to see you. You rode your motorcycle 1,000 miles in the freezing cold to get to D.C. from Wisconsin to vote to stop the shutdown. When you heard Jonathan Gruber here, what's your reaction? We should point out not a single Republican had voted for Obamacare 15 years ago, and now Democrats say it's broken.
Well, they're correct. And Mr. Gruber is correct. The Democrat Party intentionally passed Obamacare on a party line vote. Nancy Pelosi famously, you've got to vote on the bill before you can find out what's in it. She said that. The ACA, the first letter there is affordable. If you have to subsidize something, it is not affordable by definition. That's why they don't call it Reagan Care.
Okay, so there's this. What do you make of President Trump? He wants to knock out Barack Obama's legacy and replace it with Trumpcare. I mean, the chair of Senate Health, we got Senator Bill Cassidy. He's got a new bill to knock out Obamacare to put in Trumpcare. Do you think that will happen? Would you support another lawmaker support Trumpcare, meaning give money directly to Obamacare enrollees instead of insurers, and things like flexible spending accounts to offset out-of-pocket health care costs? Do you think Trumpcare could pass?
Well, let's be very clear. President Trump is not doing this to knock out Obama's legacy. President Trump is doing what all Republicans are doing, trying to make sure that every American citizen has affordable, reliable, high-quality health care. And you nailed it previously. As soon as Obamacare was passed, health care premiums spiked between 40 and 60%. That means that it is not affordable. And when the United States government is funneling money directly to insurance companies, that's not helping the American citizens. That's becoming readily apparent right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing that America is at this point in time where Democrats are abusing the legislative process by shutting down the entire government to get what they can't get in regular legislative procedure. I mean, are we going to keep shutting down the government because they don't get the Obamacare breaks they want? Watch Caroline Leavitt, press secretary, today on this. Watch.
The Democrats were holding our country hostage to try to negotiate on a healthcare system that they created. Obamacare, as it's famously called, is a system the Democrats created. It is a broken system. It has driven up healthcare costs dramatically in this country. And now they shut the government down to try to fix that system they broke. It doesn't make any sense to us, which is why the president said that's a completely untenable position. You can't trust the same people who broke the system to fix it. And so the American people will continue to hear from the president on this issue.
How do you stop Democrats abusing the process, just shutting down whenever they want if they can't get things in regular legislation?
Let's be very clear. The Democrats shut down the government without a plan to reopen it again. And they started getting so much political pressure, they had to think of a reason why they did it. We all know the reason Chuck Schumer shut down the government. He's terrified of AOC. That's the real reason behind this. And then they fell back on the excuse of the Affordable Care Act, air quotations, excuse. That's simply not true. The Democrat Party is willing to play politics instead of taking care of people. The Republican Party is dedicated to taking care of people.
Got it. Congressman Van Orden, thanks for being with us.